Attack on Titan, Volume 8, Chapter 31, Grin, or Smile. Whether you want it or not, morning still comes. We got Annie waking up. Alcina, Eastern Wall Town, Strauss District. What? You don't know yet? That Titan brat and the top brass got summoned to the Imperial capital. They'll be passing through our town today. So the rumors that there's a kid who can turn into Titan were true. I hear he'll be headed over to the military police, or he'll be handed over to the military police now. That looks like Shao Tucker from Full Metal. The conservatives will probably try to use the brat to influence the king. But weren't they gonna dissect him? Oh well. I just hope they'll use this chance to wall up all the gates. Just now, you said you want the gates walled up, huh? You want the divine wall to be desecrated by human hands even further? Is that what you're saying, huh? Hey, better don't lay a hand on him. Ah. He's like, brings his hands up. He's from those wall lovers who worship it like a god. Don't get involved with them. I see. They're still around, huh? Darn. Ah. What the wall will get breached again, I wonder. When will the wall get breached again, I wonder? Hostile district, military police station. Oh, you're finally up. Oh, Annie comes down the stairs. Sorry, Annie. I didn't wake you 'cause your sleeping face was real scary. You've been slacking off too much lately. Hey, you aren't mad at me, are you? Hey, what an unsociable person. Leave her alone. She came alive from she came back alive from that Tross district. After all, she's the only one at our station who had actual combat experience. There's no way she's recovered from that horror yet. She saw hell only recently. Yeah. Oh really? Seems to me that you're real interested in her, huh? Psst. So tell me, what's so good about her? Hitch, a dull woman like you could get into the MP through only one way. Oh yeah? Why don't you try to tell me what way that is? 'Cause I don't get what you mean. Stop it, guys. He's here. And they're saluting. At ease, jeez. No to be so tense. Today, your task will be different from the usual routines. That's why I gathered you all here. Now, listen up. A party from the Seattle Legion got summoned to the Imperial capital. And he's like, what? I don't get to go into detail of their failure, right? I don't need to go into detail of their failure, right? Sony. Their party's supposed to pass through our town today. Convoying them is the job of those from the MP HQ. So we are to escort them only during their passage through this town. We're granted temporary permission to use 3D gear within the town. You're to run parallel to the convoy squad and reinforce security to the best of your ability. That'd be all. As may I ask a question, sir? Well, shoot. From what are we to protect the convoy squad? Your guess is as good as mine. From what are we to protect the convoy squad? Always ask like, what's their opponent? I did not hear of any groups within the wall opposing the king. There are small-time criminals, but it's hard to think that there might exist organized resistance factions, unless they are based outside the wall. Not to mention, I cannot fathom what their motive could be. Huh? Wow, you are a really serious fellow, aren't you? Then I'll leave everything to you. You'll find all the details here. Huh? We senior officers are real busy. Try to complete this mission on your own. Just don't fail. Got it? And they're like drinking and smoking, playing poker. Huh. Darn it. What the heck does he think he's doing? Passing the whole mission onto new recruits. Not even a month in the force. And not even bothering to give some instructions. So have all them been accounted for? Like, did they even look at them? Like, if somebody was missing, would they even know? Yeah, the senior staff of this organization are rotten beyond imagination. Oh well, this was the reason why I chose to join it in the first place. But they're dumping their work onto new recruits. As long as you're still a newbie, you'll get more than your fair share, huh? I didn't take that into account. What this trash? Scum who can only think about themselves? Huh? Marlo, you want to say you're any different? You're the same as them since you chose to join the MP. I am different. Don't let me together with scum like you. I joined the military police to uphold justice and do what's right. Huh? Wow, Marlo. So you're actually one of those righteous guys, huh? And how do you plan to do that? You need to stand at the top for that. And till I climb up there, I'll do what I'm ordered to. Even if it means I'll have to become scum in the process. But once I'm at the top, I'll make them all earn their keep. And I'll make sure to repay them all in full for pilfering taxes and misappropriating land. Does that matter? You or your relatives have been put through the things you mentioned, huh? No, but everybody knows those talks about their evil doings are true. Huh? Anyway, I won't go as far as have them die for their sins, but I'll make them taste humiliation. I'll change those mindless animals, pooping everywhere they go, irrespectively of time and place, back into normal human beings. That's all I want. To return them to what humans are supposed to be originally. Oh boy, I can't believe this. Oh, she's on the ground laughing. Oh, she's like slapping the ground. You're the real deal. And here I thought you were just another boring dude. Gotta apologize for that. Huh? That's a grand and high goal you have. Good luck achieving it. You're wrong. Huh? If a good guy like you manages to take the helm, that's what would be our true undoing. Huh? Huh? I thought you don't talk. If you have something to say, let's hear you say it. Huh? I think you're a righteous person who says righteous things. Such people do exist, and I'm well aware of that. Going against the tide requires extraordinary courage, and I respect that. Even if it's probably nothing but foolishness. Well, what is clear is that such people are rare, huh? They're not common. And they're not what you can call normal. People like you are called special. On the other hand, people like us should be called, I wonder. People put their personal gain above others. If those around them act unjustly, and they go with the flow, you called those people scum, trash, and evil. Among the trainees I knew, the majority were this kind of scum and bad people, aiming to join the military police. You sure love beating around the bush, huh? What's wrong? Your point? So what's your point? You want to say that people like you aren't that bad? No. I too think those like me are scum and most definitely bad people. I can't consider them righteous at all. and that is what normal people are, don't you think? Wait, think about it. You're saying that innately all people are good persons. And if they were to just assume their nature, this organization wouldn't be so rotten, right? But in my opinion, the structure of this organization, the way it's set up, is what provides insight into what the true human nature really is. So even if I'm a weakling who drifts with the stream, I'm still one of those normal people you're talking about. That's all I have to say. All, huh? That sure was one long-winded speech. I'm bored to tears here. Looks like what they say is true. That if you get someone who usually doesn't talk much started, they let it all out in one go. You happen to be that kind of person, huh? Righteous people, huh? So we've assumed that all the members involved in a system are innately righteous. Yet the system is still full of problems. Then what needs to be changed is not people, but the system itself. That's some thinking. You wasted enough time on talks. Time to go, huh? Okay. I'm not kidding here. This mission is going to be our first, and I'll make sure everything goes off without hitch. Oh well. At least we won't get bored with him around. She's walking. Annie. Is that Armin? Hello, it's Armin. Armin, hey. You're really a full-fledged member of the military police now, aren't you? Why is Armin going to Annie? What's going on? What's with this get-up? I'm posing as a porter. This raincoat is very handy for hiding 3D gear. See? Armin, what happened? Annie, I wonder if you could help Aaron escape. Huh? Escape? To where? Is there really a place inside the walls where someone who disobeyed the king's order can escape to? He'll hide only for the time being. It's not like we plan to disobey the king per se. Although I understand that it may appear like an act of rebellion by some members of the Scouting Legion. But we're just going to buy some time to collect materials that would change the opinion of the Commission of Inquiry. I swear. Materials that would change their opinion? Is there something that influential? Really? What do you base your claim on? Huh. Sorry, I can't tell you. Huh. Then I'm sorry too, but this isn't going anywhere like this. I won't tell anyone. So good luck trying your best on your own. Annie, I'm begging you. At this rate, Aaron's going to be killed by the folks who don't understand anything, just for the sake of what they perceive as self-defense. The folks who continue on the path leading to the destruction of the humankind without even realizing where they're going. I know this doesn't sound convincing, but there's no other way left other than to resort to taking this big risky gamble. It goes without saying that we'll try not to cause you too much trouble, but to pass the check inside the Walsina, we need help. We need help with someone from the military police, and there's no way around it. We have no other options. Just looking down. Do I really look like such a good person to you? A good person, huh? Well, I don't really like this way of putting it, because I feel like these words are simply what people use to call those who are convenient to them, and no one can be convenient to all. You may be useful to some people, but at the same time, a bad person to others. That's why, Annie, if you don't help us now, to me, you will turn into a bad person. Ooh. She can agree? Alright. Huh? I'll help. She takes off her ring. Why'd she take off her ring? So there's 3 people following Annie. Oh, it's Aaron, Mikasa, and Armin. Surprisingly, they let us through with no problem. The whole time that I was in that carriage, they didn't even bother to check on me. Don't look shifty. That's the military police for you. Their infamous lack of diligence in performing their routine duties really shows. I only hope they don't discover Jean is posing as me. They're gonna find out soon enough. To begin with, him and me look nothing alike. Well, apparently it did. It's okay. You two have similar build and same vicious look in your eyes. So your typical bad guy mugs look quite similar. I don't have a horse face like him. That's where that joke came from. Say, if I hadn't agreed to help you, how did you plan to get past the wall? We were ready to use the 3D gear to break through. Reckless, aren't you? Why didn't you just organize the escape before entering the Strauss district? You could have ended it fast and easy instead of going through all the trouble. Why does it have to be here and now? I decided that we needed to make use of the complicated layout of this town for our plan with switching Aaron with the double to succeed. I thought that instead of opposing the order head on and escaping, we could buy some time to prepare Aaron's escape if we obediently went along with it for a while, making them loosen their guard. I see. Convincing enough. Somebody with the top hat. Here it is. Huh? Here? Yep. They'll take this passage. Or we'll take this passage. Some ruins of the underground city, planned long ago, still remain. This passage connects to an exit, close to the outer gate. Really? Wow. Taking the underground pathway is much safer than the streets above. She's still up? Annie? What's wrong with you? Don't tell me you're scared of dark, confined spaces. Yes, I am. I'm scared. I'm not you. Not a brave, reckless guy who's in a hurry to die. There's no way someone like you can understand the feelings of a frail, weak girl like me. A girl who can send big, Bartley men flying with a single kick is not weak. Cut the nonsense and let's get going. No, I won't go. It's scary down there. If you're not going to take the surface route, then I won't help you. Huh? What the heck are you saying? Get down here now! Don't mess with me. Aaron, don't shout. Why not, Mikasa? For some reason. There's been no one around us for a while now. And they're all just hiding. Ooh, jeez. I'm hurt, you know. Armin, since when did you start looking at me with those eyes? Annie, how come? You were in possession of Marco's 3D maneuver gear. Huh? Why is Aaron sweating? I remember the little scratches and dents, because me and him performed routine maintenance of our gears together. From that I knew it was his. I see. I just found it. Huh? Then, the one who killed those 2 Titans, the Scouting Legion captured alive, was you, Annie? Maybe. Maybe not, but if you came to all these conclusions a month ago, why? Didn't you take action right now? Or didn't you take action right then? It's like, I still Can't believe it, even now. I thought there was a mistake somewhere in my train of thought. I want to think there was. That's why I didn't. But it's because you didn't kill me when you had the chance. That the things turned out the way they are now. Yeah, from the bottom of my heart, I agree. I can't even imagine that you would track me down and corner me even here. That time. Why didn't I kill you? I wonder. Hey, Annie, there's still a chance. That you're just an unfortunate idiot who thoughtlessly backed up some big joke. Anyway, come down here. You can prove it to us just by entering this passage. Come down here and prove it. I can't go there. I'm a failure as a warrior. Told you already. Don't be a fool. Talk to us, Annie. You still can't settle this by talking to each other? Or we still can't settle this by talking to each other? Enough. Ooh, Mikasa has enough. I can't stand listening to this anymore. This leads us nowhere. Takes out her blade. I'll cut you into pieces once again. Female type Titan. She's grinning. Like, Armin, aren't you lucky that I was such a good person to you? For now, you won the gamble, but what I've gambled on is only starting. Unstoppable clash. She put her ring back on? When did she put her ring back on? Chapter 32, Mercy. Boom. The signal shot for the showdown. And they're rushing her. Ooh, taking her hands. Boom. Who are these people? Just normal civilians? Or they gagged her? Holding Aaron back? She's looking at Aaron. Oh. It's a needle ring. Uh-oh. Huh? Mikasa! One step. Too late. Boom. Pricks herself. Boom! Just tight. Blood just splattered. Oh man. Huh? What? Are you too hurt? If you can stand, then run. Oh no. She reached down. Whew. Did she bite her tongue? How? How was she hurt? There's a blade in that ring. And he cut her finger with it. Huh? But that's so simple. Darn it. As I thought. She knew I was lying from the beginning. She even knew about the people hiding out below. I should have thought of a better plan. You can reflect later. Just tell me. What should we do? From here. For now, let's meet up with Group 3 and go to the surface. Then we'll follow Plan B. Find Annie, the female giant. Aaron, you'll turn into a giant as we planned, and help us detain the target. Okay? Yeah. Hey, Group 3. What happened? Did Plan A fail? It failed. Please start Plan B. Boom. Just comes crashing down. What? Stomped through? We have to save him. Aaron, get back. But what about him? You want to die? It was a gamble. She gambled whether or not you would die by her opening that hole. It's crazy, but now we're in serious danger, and he is absolutely desperate to capture Aaron. What should we do? She blocked our path. Even if we tried to quickly get to the 3D maneuver, 3D MG through that hole or the entrance, she'd aim straight for us. But on the other hand, we could be stomped at any minute if we stay here. She's gonna transform. Take care of this somehow. Just like how I blocked that cannon that one time. Come here. Hey, here I go. It's by his hand. Huh? Nope. Is it because he's in dark? Huh? Not again. Come on. At a time like this, darn it. This hurts. You can't become a giant if your goal isn't concrete, right? Try imagining your goal harder. One more time. I am, but why? Really? Are you sure you aren't hesitating to fight Annie again? Aaron, don't tell me at a time like this. You're thinking that maybe it was just your imagination that Annie was the female giant. You just saw her with your own very eyes, with your very own eyes, didn't you? She's the one who killed your team members. Remember? You really still don't think it's her? Shut up! I'm doing the best I can. He bites down again. It's been a while. Oh, flashback. Elvin, that guy, make us wait like this. Isn't it Aaron? Irvin? Yeah. Elvin? No. Whatever. The commander. At this rate, the military police will be here first. Maybe he's trying to take a poop, but the poop just won't come out. Puts down his cup. Captain, you are quite the chatterbox today. Yeah, right. I've never known when to shut my mouth. Sorry, if I had not made the wrong choice back then, things would have never gone that way. You wouldn't have gotten injured. Didn't I already tell you? No one could have predicted those results. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's fine. Armin and Mikasa. We discovered an entity who we think is the female giant. Normally, we belong to the military. Normally, we belong to the military police in the Strauss district. This time, however, we've devised a plan to capture the female giant. The day after tomorrow, we will put it into action. On that day, Aaron and I will be summoned to the royal capital. In the current condition, we can't avoid handing Aaron over. Otherwise, it will be difficult to draw out the ones who are planning to destroy the walls. It could also potentially lead to the destruction of the human race. This plan was devised in order to break through all the difficulties we're experiencing. We will gamble everything on this. We have no other chance left. Basically, when the military police begins to escort us, Aaron will escape in Strauss. Our goal is to draw and capture the target, avoiding giant transformation underground if possible. If we can use Aaron as bait and capture the servants of the giants who are trying to destroy the wall, then of course we won't need to be summoned. The royal capital should focus more on protecting the walls. Wow, honestly, I thought we had no hope yet. I thought we had no hope left. But if this succeeds, the entire situation will turn around. Plus, if they already know who the female titan is, then they should have a higher rate of success. Nice. About the female giant. Armin's the one who inferred it. He's also one who proposed this plan. I decided to go with it. This one he's gonna find out that's according to Armin's hypothesis, which he got from making contact with the female giant. Huh? There's a possibility that the female giant is among the 104 training squad. She is thought to be the one who killed the 2 giants we had caught alive. Her name is Annie. And he's like, Annie is the female giant? How could you think that, Armin? The female giant not only knows Aaron's face, but she reacted after hearing his nickname. Death Seeker, which only his peers know. But the biggest clue is that we already suspected that it was Annie who killed the two giants. Advanced skills were necessary in murdering them, so she used her own 3D maneuver gear. Then during the inspection, she presented Marco's gear and got away without suspicion. What? Why? Is Marco connected to this? I don't know. Maybe I was just seeing things. Why would he think Marco was connected? They burned Marco's body. Huh? Hey kid. You said this was someone whom you thought was the female giant. Do you have any other proof? Yes. Annie's face resembles the female giant's. Just like Aaron's face looks like his giant. Huh? What the heck are you people saying? In other words, they have no proof, but they're still going along with the plan. Well, if it's not her, then they can keep trying again. No proof? Are you kidding me? Then why do it? What are you going to do if it turns out it is Annie? If it's Annie, then she'll be in the clear. If that happens, I'll feel sorry for Annie, but still, if we do nothing, then Aaron will just become a sacrifice for people in the center. How could you suspect Annie? You're crazy, Aaron. Doesn't anything come to mind when you think of Annie and the giant? You fought in hand-to-hand combat with the female giant. Didn't you see Annie's special fighting style? Yep. Boom. You already know, don't you? Kick. The female giant is Annie. So, you have to fight her, right? Or maybe some special sort of feelings are preventing you from doing so, huh? I got a plan. Huh? Mikasa and I will each go out. We'll each go out of the hole and the entrance at the same time. That way, Annie will have to pick one of us. Oh, at that time, Aaron, you need to run away from here. You need to run away from her. You can't fight naked like this. You can't fight naked like this. The soldier will take care of her somehow. Let's go. Huh? Wait, Armin. If you do this, then one of you might die. At least all three of us won't die. Get in position, Mikasa. All right, Mikasa. How can you two fight like this? We have no choice, do we? The world. It's a cruel place. Why does that look weird? It's like face is weird. That one. He's gripping his hand. Boom. Both going out. Mikasa's looking back. He really is. He bites his hand. Boom! Just comes out of the ground. She's looking. Oh, he's gonna punch her. Boom! Send her flying. Just with the upgrade. What kind of news? The rising smoke brings, bad or good? Oh, chapter 33. The wall. What the? Convoy squad. We handle things here ourselves. You go look what's going on over there. Understood, sir? Now, dispatch all your available troops immediately. Act on the assumption that Titans have made their appearance. What are you even talking about? This is Walsina, for crying out loud. There's no way Titans can appear here. He's looking at Erwin. You. Just what are you trying to do? Yeah, what is he trying to do? Let us pray to Maria and to Ruse and Sina. May the three goddesses be well. May peace be with us. We shall not doubt the holiness of the giant walls. Our faith shall make the three walls, created by the hand of God, stronger. Only the pure heart of a true believer can protect us from titans. Only his power can drive them away. And she just comes crashing through. It's like, oh! That was like one of the funniest parts. And they're all just dead. But body parts just scattered. She gets back up, starts running. They're going after her. It's like, huh? A titan? How can he be here? How dare you? You must not come any closer to the wall. She's planning to scale the wall. We can't let her get away here, or the human race is doomed. Stop her. Aim for her legs. She's like looking back, winding up backwards. She's gonna try to swing. Oh! Swings at the building. Wow! Ooh. Another person come in. Oh. Is that Mikasa? Slashed her face. Good job, Mikasa. Attack from her blind spot next. Understood. It's my fault that the strongest soldier of the Legion is unable to fight right now. I'm gonna take responsibility and I'll be the one to, huh? Flatland ahead. Shoot. There's no building to hook our anchors. We'll have to go around. But if we take the long roundabout way, she'll have enough time to escape. Aaron's right after her. Aaron! He's just coming after her. Looks like this time around he managed not to lose his self after transforming. In this case, let's believe that Aaron is going to buy us enough time. Split up into two groups. Secure the female type, no matter what it takes. Could it be that she gave up on kidnapping Aaron and decided to escape instead? But she's going one-on-one with Aaron now, which means that for Annie, this is her very last chance to escape Aaron, or this is her very last chance to capture Aaron. Boom! She turns around. Aaron's running after her. She turns around and looks down. Ooh. Oh. Ah! Annie, you always look like you considered those around you hopeless idiots. You always seem bored. Ooh, she's in her stance. But there are times when even you liven up. It's when you get to show off your hand-to-hand combat skills. You said it was just a stupid pastime your father forced you to take up. But I was never convinced. That that was how you really thought of it. I always thought that you really suck at lying. Oh, he's going after her. So Annie, ooh, she's going for a kick. He's going for a punch. Oh, kicks it. What is your reason for fighting? Took out his leg? Yeah. For what kind of a great cause? Did you bring yourself to kill people? Boom. Knocked over. Gah! Screaming. Boom. Going for another kick. Boom to the face. Huh? Nope. There's teeth. Now's our chance. Go around. Huh? Ah! Yelling. Oh. He's like in the building she's run away. Who? Got sharpened claws. She's gonna climb the wall. Dude. What? She's climbing out the wall in her Titan form? She's fast. At this rate, she'll get away. I won't let her. Oh, Mikasa's going in, huh? Aaron. Mikasa, wait. Stop. Don't go after her. We got horses prepared on the other side of the wall, but we'll be at a disadvantage on the flatland. What should I do? Hanji? Yeah, Hanji. Huh? Oh, Mikasa's going up. Gonna slice her gonna slice her fingers. Boom. Ooh. She's reached her. She's just like looking at her. Oh, wait. She cut off her other arm? No. Yeah, she cut off her other fingers. That's right. Annie, fall. She just falls down. Boom. Annie, I was wrong. It's too late. It's too late to ask you to forgive me now. But listen to one thing. Just one thing I have to say. I wanted to ask you. She's like, her back's exposed. Aaron's holding her down. All they look like little tiny. Was it like? What was that one movie where like? Was it Will Ferrell who's like they like strapped him down and they were like tiny people. They all have pitchforks. They're like Pronner. Ooh. To threat the whole world. To treat the whole world as your enemy. Even if the whole world will curse and resent you. Yeah, and resent you. Remember that your father will always be on your side. So please, promise me something. Promise you come back. Boom, bright light. Huh? What? She's crystallized. Just now what? Huh? No good. Pieces of the walls are falling off. Annie who shut herself in, a tie inside the wall. Mystery all over the place. Or mysteries all over the place. It's the Titan face. And Aaron's out of his Titan form. Armin, what happened to Annie? Aaron! Oh, chapter 34, Soldier's Dance. Right now, probably. No one can tell. The door beyond which the truth lies has yet to be opened. They're chipping away, breaking their swords. Shoot, can't even put a scratch on the darn thing. What the heck's going on with this? What is this crystal? Hey, you darn coward! Hey, you girl, don't want to get back to us, huh? Come out here, I said. Repay your darn debts. Stop it, Kenji. Or Kanji? Now's not the time for this. Use the wires to make a net and tie up this crystal. Hurry. She might wake up any moment, and we'll be in trouble if she does. I need you to think only of moving this crystal someplace underground and fast. Understood. Just when I thought we finally had Annie cornered, she hid herself inside this strange crystal, which at the very least is harder than iron. We don't even know if she's alive at this rate. If we can't extract her from it and make her tell us what she knows, what will be left to us? The toll will be heavy. Leaving a whole lot of unanswered mysteries in its wake. Is there even something that we can do? Our horse is ready yet? Hurry up! It's dangerous here. It's dangerous here with pieces of the wall falling off. Huh? Mikasa. What's she still doing up there? Huh? Mikasa's just sweating. There's a Titan face there. Huh? It's alive. Hey, isn't that, huh? A Titan? Why is there a Titan inside the wall? Is it moving? Hanji-san, your orders. What? Hold on a second here. Was the Titan in this part of the wall by accident? or the inside the whole wall is packed full of Titans? Titans inside the wall? Along the whole length of it? And the priest guy, ha, ha. Pastor Nick, ha, ha. Do not let daylight shine on that Titan. You must block light with something, anything, huh? From shining on a Titan? You have got to hurry. Answer my question, please. What were those 2 Titans? Yeah, we don't have time to waste. On explanations right now. Just step back. There are many victims among the civilians. Some of them are dead. How could Titans turn up here, of all places? Why was there a battle in an inner district? Who will take responsibility for that? Look, rookie, I'm not gonna talk to you. Go fetch your supervisor for me. Ones who aren't drunk as a skunk. Darn. And you sure chose a sticky time to skip out on our duties. They don't know it's Annie? Yeah, couldn't have agreed more. Where'd she run off to all of a sudden? They don't know Annie was the Titan. They covered it. Well, for now, we gotta make do with this. Real repairs will start after sunset. For the time being, the breach is being filled with quick drying filler compound. At the same time, the weakened parts next to the breach are being strengthened. That shall do. Do you think the citizens saw this? The citizens in the vicinity are trying to keep away from this place because of the battle. But I can't agree that no one saw anything. I see. Well now, it's time for us to talk, don't you think? About what? What's that Titan? Why is there a Titan inside the wall in the first place? And why have you people kept quiet about it the whole time? I'd like you to answer these questions. I cannot do that. I'm a busy man. My church and my followers are in utter chaos right now. And it is all your fault, you insolence. I shall make sure to demand indemnities for all the damage you have caused. Now let me off the wall. All right. Puts him off the wall. Puts him on the side. Would you like to be let off from right here? Gah. Squad leader, stay away. Just trying to get more information. What do you think you're doing? You are being ridiculous. It's you who's being ridiculous here. You're committing grave offense, and you're committing a deadly sin against humanity by stepping on its right to life. The reason why your sect has been so vocal in your protest against the plans about the wall's reinforcement and building of an underground tunnel is what we see in that gap, isn't it? It was the monarchist government that granted you the right to decide matters concerning the wall, correct? That is, your little cult is not the only ones who know this secret. I can't even imagine how many people are in the know. And yet, do you guys know the reason why we, the Scouting Legion, shed our blood? It's to get back the freedom that Titans stole away from us. We're willing to pay with our lives for that. We've been continuously putting our lives on the line for the chance to make a progress, however small, towards that goal, believing that someday it will pay off. When humanity gets finally released from the grips of the fear of this Titans, the fear that is Titans. I'm reading that wrong. Until now, we've never managed to find any information as important as what we saw here. But even now, you're still trying to play dumb with us? Do you have any idea how many comrades we have to abandon to the fate of being devoured by Titans? You don't, do you? And all this time, you guys have been keeping quiet about the truth. You have the nerve to keep quiet. Now listen. You. I'm not asking for a favor. I'm ordering you. Start talking. If you don't, I'll go find another. And I will ask him what's more important to him, keeping his life or keeping silent. In any case, I doubt that taking only your life will be enough. Or maybe money is the way to loosen your tongue. How much do you want? Let go of me. Are you sure you want me to let you go? Yes, now. Let go of me. Your fear is understandable. But it's not like we said nothing about this out of malice. And it is not like my life is precious enough. It's precious enough to me to cave in. I shall prove it to you. I have already lost my family as a result of drowning myself in wine. I am but an unworthy sinner, a weak man who can only rely on God to keep living. But if even such a lowlife like me does not talk, then you shall not get a word out of those whose faith is stronger than mine, no matter what torture you put them through. Kill me and learn this for yourself. We shall carry out our mission till the very end. Okay, fine. I'll grant you death. I'll grant you death you desire. Haji-san! Ah, God. The blessed... She throws him back. Haha. Kidding. Just kidding. He's like bowing down. Say, Pastor Nick, is the inside of the wall along its whole length filled with Titans? Squad leader. Yeah. I just remembered something that I long since forgot. The feeling that I stopped experiencing after my first expedition to lands beyond the wall. Scary. And Aaron's sleeping. Why is Jean in the room? Costa's sitting down. Or Armin's on the bed. So it's pretty safe to assume that at least Aaron's summon to the king is cancelled, right? Yes. But that pales in comparison to all the other things that happened. And it really turned out to be that female type, going all Titan mode in the town, wreaking havoc. Yeah, and turning herself into Sleeping Beauty right after. And then, how do they know about Sleeping Beauty? You discovered that there are colossal type Titans inside the wall. You say, yes. They've been staying inside the wall for at least 100 years. I think they're going to take a walk soon, all at once. Ha 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 ha. Armin, you just made a joke, huh? Silly. Attaboy. Gene's out of his mind. Gene, not so loud. Ah yes, forgot. So sorry. You know, about the wall. I never could determine how the wall was built in the first place. As there are no brick joints, or trace of pilling or other things like that. I wonder if it was made by using the Titan's hardening ability. That ability could have a lot of applications. Just like with Annie's crystallizing herself. That would mean that we've always been protected from Titans by Titans. Is that a joke too? Cause it sure ain't funny. Armin, come with me. Commander asked you to attend the meeting. Understood. Well, I think I'll be going up to the surface too. Being in this damp underground room can depress anyone. You better get out of here too, guys. Mikasa? I think you also should go to the meeting. No, I'd better stay here. I see. You better. Whatever. On the day of the incident, at the facility belonging to the military police subdivision in the Strauss district, a meeting of sort out of events of the a meeting to sort out the events of the day was held. The official summons of the Scouting Legion top brass, the captain, were put on hold for the time being, but the correctness of the decision the Scouting Legion made, choosing to act on their own judgment, was questioned. Erwin, I have a few questions for you regarding the plan you implemented today. If you firmly knew what goal you pursued, I don't even know that real world. Pursued. Why didn't you ask the military police for cooperation? District Chief, we did not ask for their help because it is impossible to know where the female type Titans allies might be hiding. To ensure the success of this gravely important mission, only those whose innocence could be proven were chosen to participate. I acknowledge the fact that the female type Titan, Annie Lionheart, was hiding among the citizens living inside these walls. But still, what about the heavy damage that the district has suffered during her capture? The plan was to deal with her without causing damage to the surroundings, but unfortunately, it did not turn out the way we expected, and property and priceless lives of the citizens were lost. Our lack of ability was the cause, for which I profoundly apologize. On the other hand, though, if we had let her escape, and the wall had been destroyed by our accomplices, the resulting damage would have been many magnitudes greater. That frightening prospect was also one of the reasons why of the two evils we chose the least and acted. But do you have proof that your actions really prevented humanity's demise? You couldn't get any information out of Annie Lionheart, correct? At present, she's remained detained in her custody deep underground. Since her whole body is covered with particularly hard crystal, it is impossible to question her for information. In other words, all in vain. No, I do not think so. In my view, the very fact that we succeeded in capturing one of them is valuable enough. Yes, because that proves beyond doubt that there are people like her among us. Let us track them all down and corner them. All the enemies that are hiding inside these walls. Every single one of them. Is that Pastor Nick? Commander Erwin, bad news. Toma? Walrose is... The events described next took place 2 days before that moment. Do you really think that among those children there is any Lionheart's accomplished? Well, I don't know, but this is not a possibility that we can afford to ignore. Oh, this is when the second season starts. My village is not far away from this place. My hometown is close by as well. Oh, Connie. We've come all the way to the southern district of Waldrosey. But we're not even allowed to go visit them? It's not like we have something to do anyway. We got Rainer Bertolt, Sasha, Connie. Oh, I think Krista or Astoria and Ymir there too. Yeah. We just keep spending day after day lazing around like this because of lack of anything better to do. Well, darn. Maybe we should just slip out at night, huh? Do you want to go to your village that bad? I was told not to come back until after I became a decent human being, you know. Oh, Sasha. And I was told that there was no way a midget like me could become a soldier, but I'm a genius. And I become a real soldier, and even managed to rank among the top 10 trainees in our year. That's why they all would stare at me if I came back to my village. I'd like to go back there, if just for a short period of time, while I'm still alive. Connie, if you're serious about this, I'll help you out, huh? Why would you? Don't you find it odd that we were ordered to stand by in civilian clothes? They even specified that we are not to wear our uniform or train. For soldiers, for crying out loud. Why would they order us? Why would they order us? Why would they? Why would they order us? Why would they order us that? Why would they order us to do that? But the biggest concern is our superiors. Unlike us, they're all fully equipped and ready for battle. But this place isn't the front lines. We're on the territory inside the walls. Just what are they preparing to fight with, huh? Well, there are bears in this region. Ah, yeah, bears. If it's against bears, guns would be more than enough. No one understands what's going on, and everyone is anxious. You two are the only ones among us who are still so carefree. I want to see what our superior's reaction will be in the case you do slip out. Huh? Sasha just lays her head down. Huh? Why is her eyes open wide? What the? Hey, Rumble. That sounds like heavy footprints. Or heavy. That sounds like heavy footsteps. What are you saying, Sasha? Huh? If you're saying that there are titans somewhere close by, then this means Wall Rose has fallen. Mike? Toma. Take a fast horse and report this to commanders. Yes. Oh, that's where he came from. There were no titans among the scouts of the 104 squad. A vast number of titans are invading from the south. All Rose has been breached. They're ready. Even in the absence of the main force and without equipment. And that's the end of first season for Volume 8 too. Wow.